In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to get your first online coaching consultant or agency clients and scale to $10,000 a month. Now, if you actually take what I'm going to share with you today and apply it, I can almost guarantee that you will hit 10K a month within the next 90 days or less. And when you do, reach back out to me when you've got some cash and let's work together and really scale things up. So, my name is Jeremy Pogue. I help people start and scale online consulting, coaching, agency businesses and make a ton of money. Worked with over 400 clients at this point, and we're really good at what we do. So that's why I'm making this video, to help you kind of get some cash so then you can actually work with us. So let's get straight into it, guys. There's a 3-step framework. It's very simple. And I've talked about the concept of the funnel to visualize this before. And essentially, if we look at a funnel like this, the top is wide, the middle gets a little narrower, and the bottom is very narrow, and then it shoots out exactly what you want, where you want as well, in a very narrow fashion. So right now, where a lot of people struggle is the top of the funnel, step one, and that's why we want to start there. So that's kind of like your traffic source. That's your audience, right? How do you find people? How do people find you? So I'm going to kind of walk you through this as well, and then we'll go into the next steps, which is the middle of the funnel and bottom of the funnel, how to actually convert them. So let's get straight into it, guys. So top of the funnel, figure out where your audience is, like where do they hang out online, and then turn them into your audience, right? Where's your market? Where do your prospects hang out? And then you want to turn them into your audience and build a platform. So where a lot of people go wrong is they go for the spear hunting approach. They have one spear and they can only catch one animal, and they're focused on one target at a time. And that's like sending a cold DM or a personalized email or a cold loom to one person, right? It's just one unit of input from you to get one unit of output, which is a response from your prospect, right? But the thing is with that is it's not very scalable. There's no leverage that you're creating there. Unless you're sending 1,000 a day, then it's just a pure numbers game. But until you have the systems in place and the capital to do that, then it's going to be pretty tough. So I'm going to show you exactly how to do that in a way where you can actually build your own authority and build your own platform that you can leverage, and then you do one unit of input, making a post, which reaches thousands of people and shifts their thinking. So some questions to ask are, where do they hang out online, right? What are their interests? Who do they look up to in the space? Go to where those people are, right? Who do they look up to? Go find some influencers in that space, some big names where these people follow, and then there's a their entire audience can be yours, right? What are their interests, or what softwares do they use? So I know the coaching consulting agency space, there's a ton of people that use ClickFunnels, and ClickFunnels is a huge Facebook group, so you can join that. And then there's the people using ClickFunnels or in online business space and typically want to make more money, right? And then other things where do they hang out online? Are there more industry specific areas or groups or forums or YouTube channels or Instagram pages or whatever where they hang out, right? Figure that out. For me, for example, my first company was a lead gen agency for mortgage brokers, and I searched on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. They weren't really too active. So I was like, okay, well, where do mortgage brokers hang out online? And then I went to LinkedIn and I searched mortgage broker, and there were hundreds of thousands that came up. And I was like, okay, there we go. I found the sweet spot. So I built a platform on LinkedIn, and then literally every single one of my clients that wasn't a referral came inbound to me, messaged me first, saying, hey, Jeremy, I see you're really good at what you do, and can you help me do the same? Can you help me get the results you're getting your clients right now? And even before I had clients, I still had people reaching out because I just made really good content, which I'll get into in a second here with the middle of the funnel stuff. Really good content that just showed I knew what I'm talking about, or at least I thought I knew what I was talking about at the time. But anyways, step 2. So once you've found these people, and I'm going to, the resource here, for each step I'm going to provide you guys with a good resource that will actually help you, implement this practically. So down below, as you can see, right here, we'll get into that in a minute, but practical action steps. So I'm literally going to share with you exactly how I've helped literally hundreds of people make probably a couple mil at least online. And the exact same method, I'm just going to lay it out for you so you can go get your first few clients, stack some cash, and then hop on a call with me, get my help, and then we can really crank things up and build some solid foundations. So that's my intent. It's selfish, I know, but it'll help you in the long term. So let's keep going. Middle of the funnel. So now that you've got them in your pipeline, you've got them in your audience, right? They're aware of you. They kind of know who you are. Well, now we have to get them to know us, like us, and trust us. And the way that we do that is through good content that shifts their beliefs to align with ours, right? An incredible resource. I made an absolute banger of a video. Is how to make good content for your coaching business, our 300K a month organic marketing formula. So this will show you exactly how to shift their beliefs, how to actually make good content that resonates with your audience, and then shifts their beliefs to believe that what you have is the key, the missing link that they've been looking for, and you are the only person that can provide that for them. And when you achieve that through your content, through your marketing, then everything else doesn't matter. Nothing else matters. No competitors matter. You've created a blue ocean for yourself. That's another video you should check out too, actually, is creating a blue ocean, how to create a blue ocean offer. That'll be on the channel from last week as well, so check that out if you haven't already. And then this content will warm them up, and I'll show you exactly how this plays into everything in a minute when we get into the practical action steps. But before we do, so now that we've got new people, we know exactly where people are and how to get them into our pipeline. Once they're in our pipeline or in our audience or they follow us, how do we nurture them to get them to actually want to take some sort of action to potentially do business with us? And now, how do we convert them, right? How do we actually get them to trust us enough to hand us their hard-earned money in exchange for a result that they want to achieve? So get them onto a call where you dig deep and ask hard questions, and there's kind of two outcomes that we're looking to get here. A, we're trying to even figure out whether or not we can even help them, right? Because that's really important. If you can't help somebody, don't make them an offer, right? We're here to only help people that we know for a fact that we can help. And B, help them make the right decision that will lead them closer to achieving their goals, right? So they have, right now they're in their current situation, probably not too happy with it or too stoked about it because they're on the call with you for a reason, right? They want to change. And then they have a desired outcome, like a vision in mind for the future that they want their life to be like or their business to be like. And they're seeing if you are that vehicle that can help them bridge that gap. So an incredible resource for this, I've got a high ticket sales playlist on my channel with a ton of absolute bangers on how to actually close high ticket. Like last week, I closed 63% and sold 25 grand. And literally just lay out everything in there. I don't hold anything back. I had a $41,000 cash collected day, and there's a whole series of breaking that down that you can check out too. And if you're struggling with sales, do literally binge this playlist, and you'll fix that problem right now. So now that we know how to get traffic, we know how to actually nurture it and convert it. Here's some actual practical action steps. So, I'm not even kidding, guys. This will help you sign clients literally tomorrow if you actually take it seriously. Now, I'm kind of hesitant to even release this right now because I know it's for free, and I know that a lot of you won't actually take action on this. But this one of our clients that actually just joined us last week, I had a call with him a few months ago, and he's in a country where the exchange rate's really bad. $500 a month is a really good salary over there. And anyways, he didn't have the cash to join because he didn't really have a business. He had no clients and stuff like that at the time. So I gave him some advice. So I'm going to check out my YouTube videos. And he asked me some questions through Instagram, helped him out a little bit. And he did 12 grand last month and then signed up last week. So that's kind of my hope for some of you guys if you're a little bit further back and haven't quite gotten there yet. So it's practical action steps. This works for a lot of niches. Obviously, it's going to be different for every single audience, right? Some people hang out in certain places, but take the principles rather than the specific tactics here, and you'll make a lot of money. So one that works extremely well is just using Facebook groups. So optimize your Facebook profile, put up at least 3 pieces of content to establish your authority. right? So value posts, story posts, things that just like show that you know what you're talking about, and that you're here to stay, and that you're somebody worth listening to, and that will set the frame. Whereas they're down here, they're coming to check out your profile, they see you, that you know what you're talking about, your authority, that puts you up here in their mind. So they perceive you as that expert and as that authority that can help them. Join 10 to 15 Facebook groups where you think your audience hangs out, right? So kind of what we're talking about up here. Where do they hang out online? What are their interests? Who do they look up to? What softwares do they use? What skills do they work on? Stuff like that, right? So there's a lot of direct, there's a lot of indirect groups you can hit, that you can join. Some of them are going to be total like trash. Some of them are going to be absolute garbage. But that's okay, because in order to find the good ones, we got to sift through a lot of dirt. It's just like with prospects, right? Just like with potential mates, if you want the 1%, then you got to sift through 99 others. You got to sift through the dirt to find the diamonds. So keep going there. And then post 3 to 5 times per week in each group, provide value, and just focus on giving, right? Don't ask for anything, because each group is really important to understand. Like, each group is owned by a specific, different, unique admin that's a human. So there's a lot of room for human error there. One bad post that they don't like, that rubs them the wrong way, you're banned, you're kicked, you're out of there, right? And we want to avoid that. So just focus on giving, be super helpful, and then what that does is, like, the more you give to people, the more they want to give back to you, right? And like, I had like more than 1,000 people send me friend requests on Facebook when I was posting like valuable posts in groups for like 30 days. And more than 1,000 people want to be my friend because I was posting really good stuff. They're like, wow, I can learn something from this guy. He clearly knows what he's doing, right? So not only does it make people want to be part of your audience, helping you grow even quicker, but it also just shows them that you're an authority and you know what you're talking about. And then after posting, check back in like 4 to 8 hours later to send friend requests to those who engaged, right? So kind of what we were talking about before with the top of the funnel, the traffic, getting them down to the stage 2, which is nurturing, the middle of the funnel. How do we actually get them onto your profile, where you can nurture them? Well, send them friend requests, right? Our only goal with the Facebook groups is to get them to, like, we're using somebody else's audience in a group, and we're taking them onto our profile and creating our own audience. That's it, right? That's the only purpose the groups serve. Like, that's like the primary one, and there's some secondary ones that are kind of consequential that come as a result of that. But anyways, send friend requests to them. Post 1 to 2 times a day on your profile. Focus on shifting your audience's beliefs, right? So that's a separate video, how to make good content for your coaching business, how to create a blue ocean offer for your coaching business. Check out both of those videos. They're absolute freaking bangers. I went over those topics with some of our clients, and they were blown away and just like stoked about it. So check those ones out to see how to make really good content to get people to actually want to like pay you a lot of money. And then the friends that you do have, start conversations with them in the DMs and ask questions and find some leverage, right? So our goal in the DMs is to get them onto a sales call with us. So you want to ask questions, kind of dig into their pain a little bit, dig into their goals, and then once you've found leverage, pitch the call, right? Get them onto a call with you, and then from there, on the call, dig into the pain of what they've tried before, it hasn't worked, why they can't do it themselves, and also their desire for why they even want to change, right? This is going to build up a lot of emotion in them, which then you back with logic as well to help them make the right decision that's going to serve them in the long run. Because you're honestly, if you're actually good at what you do, and I hope every single one of you guys watching this is actually good at what you do, and you can actually help change people's lives, then you're doing them a disservice by not signing them up on the call. You're hurting them because they're going to stay stuck in their situation, making excuses, blaming external things, complaining. They're going to be stuck in that cycle for the rest of their lives if they don't make a decision. They don't draw a line in the sand, make a decision that today is the day that they're going to change. And you can enable them with that power to make that decision. So then pitch your offer, sign them up, and then rinse and repeat until you hit 10 to 30K a month consistently. Like, literally, we got guys doing like 50, 70K a month just with Facebook groups. Like, literally following the strategy. Oops. I'm not even kidding. So take it seriously. Do yourself a favor. Go make a shit ton of money, and then come back to me. Hit me up on Instagram. Jeremy_Pogue. Let me know that, yo, dude, follow this strategy, sign a few clients, or at least like you can literally use this to book like 3 to 5 sales calls a day. I'm not even kidding. And let me know when it works, and then we can hop on a call and actually start working together to really crank things up. So if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, hit subscribe. Got plenty more like this teed up on the way. And if you want to follow the journey a little closer, get to know me a little bit better, follow me over on Instagram at Jeremy_Pogue. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.